I don't really know much about what's inside the Earth, which is ridiculous, right? I've been walking on the surface my whole life, and I know almost nothing about what's underneath.
So how do we actually see what's down there? We listen.
Hey, Heather.
Yeah,
Do you mind if I play with this model a bit?
with your model, your tomography model?
Well, I don't know that it's my...
Absolutely.
Those shapes that we just saw, all those colors, they're just representations of wave speeds.
Okay.
They tell us how fast the waves travel. But if I play a low note and it shows us where the waves travel more slowly, or if I play higher notes, it can show us where the waves travel faster. Or I could play riffs, different riffs that show us different structures, like this.
The vibrations of the earthquake are waves, like waves in the ocean.
They travel through the Earth,
Moving quickly through rock
more slowly through magma.
by measuring the speed of the waves.
Seismologists can look inside the Earth
They can see which parts are dense.
and which parts are soft.
S waves, for instance.
S waves cause the ground to move perpendicular to the direction the wave is traveling. S waves can move up and down, or side to side. But the medium an S wave travels through always moves perpendicular to the path of the wave. Wheels within wheels.
Over time, some crystals form concentric zones or rings.
Rings of a tree.
These rings tell stories about the movement of magma in the earth.
Ripples frozen in a pond.
I try to read these stories. I study volcanoes.
Around 710 million years ago, when the only living things on Earth were single-celled organisms, the planet started getting colder.
And the oceans froze solid in a mile-thick sheet of ice that swaddled the earth for 100 million years.
This was Snowball Earth.
Some scientists think this happened 3 times in Earth's history.
Eventually, Earth's volcanoes started pouring enough carbon into the atmosphere to create a greenhouse effect that melted the ice.
And life came roaring back with an amazing burst of fertility and diversity.
The
Cambrian explosion.
When the first multi-celled creatures appeared,
The ancestors of all creatures we see today.
the ones that eventually became
Us.